making some bread and waffles and decided to look through some of the circulars I got from local grocery stores. Let's take a look at them. Alright. Tingles here. Fuel Friday. Earn 4x Ingles fuel points. Cherries $2.88 per pound. Bluebell ice cream $6.88. +45 Advantage email member coupons. Do you need to be 45 plus? It's a very odd age. You might not be. Soda, 98 cents, something called Laura Lynn. I guess it might be their brand. Because like all the stuff is Laura Lynn. They have plus watermelon for $8.98 each. Actually, their watermelon is very good. North Carolina blueberries, $2.98 each. How much is that for a pint? Organic seedless grapes, $1.88 per pound. Milo's tea lemonade, 1 gallon, $2 for $5. I don't know about that. It's like traditional July 4th kind of. Okay. Did you know the cage-free doesn't really mean much? If you want to buy good eggs that are nutritious and the chickens are treated well, you should buy pasture-raised only. Or get at your farmer's market. Although they potentially could be also not pasture-raised, but I always ask the vendors like how they raise animals or how they grow their crops. There's one in I go to Jonesboro Farmers Market and in Tennessee, and there's one vendor, I think it's Dominic's, and this guy just grows his produce, I think, in his backyard, and he just sells it, and I feel comfortable buying that. All right. stuff like the watermelon I would buy from them. Okay. There's also another grocery store, Food City. And let's see. Looks like this one already expired. July 5th to 6th. But they have had Southern Peaches, 99 cents per pound. Okay. This is buy 5, save $5 when you mix or match any 5 participating items. Can't say that I would buy anything here. Muffins, Twinkies, like, it's all the stuff that's highly processed. Alright. Let's look at some of the other things. They had meals, specifically snack cups, strawberry, blueberries, and blackberries. Buy one, get one free. Cucumbers, $1.29 per pound. Farm fresh produce, specialty potatoes. They had this thing called holy guacamole. It's already prepackaged. Has anybody tried that? I'm curious how it tastes compared to homemade. Frozen stuff. I'm not impressed so far. So, okay, here we got some. What's that? Another food line. Okay, this one is an actual. So this was Food City. This one is Food Line. That's not confusing at all. I don't understand why they named the stores so similarly. Okay. Here the hot sale cherries, $2.99 per pound, and you have to use their card. Otherwise, it's $3.40. Now corn is $4 for $1. I love corn. I planted 7 different, like 6 plants, and we'll see what happens with them. Corn. I've never grown corn, so here I have $4 for seedless watermelon. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of meat stuff. Ton of meat in a tiny little section from Nature's Promise. Okay. why. Okay. Cheerios. Really nothing interesting. Maybe something here. $1.99 for seedless grapes. $3.99. Sun gold kiwi fruit. Okay, organic blueberries, $3.49 for 6-ounce package. You kidding me? Wow. Yeah. There's another. This one, CVS Pharmacy. Coupons. Chuck E. Cheese. Free 60 minutes of all you can play games with 16-minute purchase. Didn't know they had games. I end up buying a lot of store brands, so I'm not very interested in all this stuff. But I know people use these coupons and really do well. Like those coupon ladies, gentlemen who collect these and maximize. Sometimes they even make profits. Alright, got another one here. This one is Hamricks Big Blast. It's like they sell like furniture and stuff. Clothes. Wow, and everything is wow. This is just such poor advertising. It makes me sad. Wow, $8 each. Ladies branded shorts, capris, and skirts. Maybe I became a bit too skeptical. I don't know. Just, everybody's trying to sell us something, and I just don't want to be part of that consumerist culture. Alright, some other things here. Okay. Oh, I got the same one. So if I were smart, I could clip these coupons. But I think these are like two different. They delivered this. This is a continuation, I guess, of my prior video where I started looking through the Johnson City Press newspaper. And so today they delivered 2 copies. Don't know why they didn't deliver yesterday. But there's section C, living. Alright, let's see. Barter Theater offers special sensory friendly performances. This is in Abington, Virginia. It's really cool. They adjust by adjusting lighting and sound levels and providing a more relaxed atmosphere. The barter players ensure that everyone can enjoy the magical live performance without feeling overwhelmed. Okay. It's a big newspaper. Tennessee played a part in history for our nation's flag. Civil War evening offer July 8th at Renaissance Center. Including your dog in your wedding. And they have pets of the week at different shelters. Bridge home, no kill animals. Something. Brownsville, Tennessee. Sign up for stuffed animal sleepover. Something for kids. And some recommendations on books, hiking and camping, feast by firelight, simple recipes. Hiking waterfalls in Tennessee, a guide for the state's best waterfall hikes. The Pendleton Field Guide to Campfire Stories. Sleeping bags to s'mores, camping basics. Discovering the Appalachian Trail, a guide to the trail's great hikes. Forest School for Grown-Ups, explore the wisdom of the woods. Okay. Oh, I like that they have a section on books in the library. And they have like indie bestsellers list, nonfiction. I wonder who decides. Indie booksellers, list, hardcover. You know, there's one book that I've been dying to read is On Call by Dr. Fauci. I'm waiting on a printed copy, but at the library they didn't buy it yet. But I have the Kindle version that I got from the library, so I just need to start reading it. But it's gonna be interesting, actually. I'm gonna keep this page. I think this is the first page that I liked from this newspaper. Alright, let's continue here. Identity and aspirational clutter. How do I let go? It's a good topic, actually. Right, because so many people just accrue so much stuff. Here they have a couple of pieces of advice. Be honest about, don't let the shoulds of guilt stop you from making logical decisions. Separate the memories. Envision another life for the items. Exercise equipment and fitness devices. I've actually been looking to get a treadmill just because it's so hot and humid in Tennessee in the summer. I just end up not wanting to go out as much. I still go hiking on weekends, but during the week it's almost like a chore. Alright, out and about. Birding. And there's some bird walks. Kingsport Carousel. Definitely not. Comedy. Concerts. State Line Band. State actually includes some Virginia. I guess we're so close by. Clint Black. Moonlight Drive-In. Okay. Dance. Lemonade garden parties. Allendale Mansion will be hosting 2 lemonade garden parties for children July 9th. Planetarium. Science Hands-On Discovery Center. Stars and Stripes. Swimming. Theater. Yes. There's Barter Theater in Abingdon. It seemed like it has a really cool performances, plays. Okay. Vegetable gardening in July, succession planning and cover crops. Yeah, I wish. There's no succession for me. If I get a first harvest, that will be lucky. Getting rid of poison ivy is a serious matter. They have some tips on how to clean it up properly. Well, I like this section. This was a living section. We have another section, Sweet Rides. Sweet Rides. Readers share their sweet rides. Okay. Basically older cars. still not gonna read it. Let's see. Dear Annie, my husband Peter and I have been married for 8 years, and while our relationship has always been strong, I recently found myself in an unexpected situation. About 6 months ago, my old college friend, Scott, moved back to town. We were close back then, and catching up with him has been wonderful. Problem is, sparks have flown between us in a way I didn't expect. Scott is charming, funny, and reminds me of a time when life felt simpler and more exciting. We started meeting up for coffee and the occasional lunch, but it's clear there's a deeper connection for me. Haven't crossed any physical boundaries, but emotionally I feel torn. I love Peter, which is her husband, deeply, and don't want to hurt him, but the feelings I have for Scott are confusing and strong. Peter hasn't noticed anything, but I feel guilty and anxious all the time. I don't want to end my marriage, but I also can't seem to let go of these feelings for Scott. Is it possible to have feelings for two people at once? And emotional affairs, that's her response, Annie's response, can be just as damaging as physical ones, and you're playing with fire. Okay. Remember, infatuation can be temporary. The commitment you made to your husband is not. Well, what if that was her love of her life? I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Dear Annie, my friend and I are part of a very small percentage of upcoming high schoolers who are without Snapchat. Gosh, really? I've never used Snapchat. Socially, this can be very difficult as it's hard to communicate with friends and even girls because everything is run through Snapchat nowadays. In this post-COVID world and after the tech boom, everything is run through social media. However, the big social platform is Snapchat. For example, when we were at school dance, my friend and I were left alone as everybody was communicating with Snapchat. Most people in our grade already know almost all of the girls in our grade. Now I know we could just receive phone numbers or text, or even Gmail. That's funny, that's used as a verb. But the majority of people have chosen to use Snapchat, and as it provides funny filters and most of all the ability to delete texts. Another feature that enhances its value is the ability to tell when someone screen records. When someone screen records, I don't understand, or to find friends using maps. How should we communicate with others our age, and how should we be able to stay socially friendly with everyone, even though no one communicates with us via text or phone calls? She's saying, don't worry about it. You're not alone. Don't fall for Snapchat, basically. I agree with her. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything else interesting here? I think that's it. Well, this was kind of long, but hopefully you were a bit entertained, maybe relaxing. certainly quite interesting reading a newspaper again. I mean, but I have to say, I don't know what to do. I mean, besides recycling it, I was trying to figure out what the best ways to reuse newspaper, and so I'm hoping to maybe put it in compost, but not the colored pages. So, sounds wasteful, you know? The newspaper. It's almost like I'd rather go online and read it there, but what do you guys think about newspapers? Do you read newspapers? I don't know. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed your holidays. Take care of yourself and stay sane, relaxed, and at peace with yourself.